Good evening, everyone. I'm Ryan Besson from the PopCulturists, and again, I'm joined by Max Cooper.
How you going, guys? How's everyone tonight?
So today we are playing Astro Bot Rescue Mission. We're literally dusting off my PlayStation hat, and we're gonna play some games. And apparently, this is a much loved game. A lot of strong reviews.
Heaps of strong reviews. I've heard nothing but good things about this. Yeah.
So getting the 90s and stuff. So Lee's already here. Lee says hi to your neighbor. Hey man, I love Wednesday night pack ups at work, watching Ryan play games. This quality works. All right, let's do this. So click on that one because it's the games, and then we click this one, and I'm gonna put the hat on.
Good luck.
All right. So we'll be swapping out in term. Get the fringe up. God, I've not VR'd in so long.
You make it look so easy, though, man.
What's that?
You make it look so easy putting the headset on.
Oh yeah, I have VR'd many times. I know what's up. Oh, just a smidge tight. I thought my brain hurt. I genuinely thought my brain hurt. I'm like, oh. Hi, VR me. See, VR it. Jesus. What? Okay.
Perhaps we should have done this before we went live.
Yeah. I forgot that having not used this in like 6 months may have been a problem. There we are, we're back. Now, the only other downside is this shit makes you sweat. Can you hear that? Is there any noise coming through? Oh, there it is.
Could be worse. We could be playing Beat Saber.
That's true. One thing I hate, space and oh, check it out, there's a giant wall behind me. Hey, look behind you, Max. There's a whole giant world behind you. And VR still has moments of war. Chat, let us know what you think of the audio volumes, of course, and whatnot. Seeing as in the past, the game has been a little bit high compared to the audio. Ooh! PS5 controller confirmed. And I just got to adjust my seat.
Yeah, Beat Saber is definitely one to pick up if you're interested in VR.
People chatting about VR. That thing is huge! It's good. What's up, thing? Oh, it's little things from Playroom. That's what they are. bet that's a mean ship. It's one of those mean ones. Oh. Hey, ma'am. What's going on, ship? Ooh. Thing is huge, by the way. Kiss it. Kiss it.
No, I don't have thoughts on this. Whoever's using my phone.
Wait, what?
Apparently, I'm talking to myself on stream at the moment.
So who's chatting to you on your? Oh.
I'm assuming my wife. And the Xbox isn't plugged
Hey,
in.
Thanks. I'm liking this slick controller. It's pretty rad. Oh. Oh no, there's 40 of them. One of them. I assume that's me. And I have to rescue all them.
There's none of them now. You looked away and he just...
I'll catch you. Hang on. Here you go. Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to do that. That worked out well. That's intuitive gameplay right there. Without even realizing, you're like, I'm gonna grab it. Hey, friend. That's pretty cool. All right, let's do things. Can we do things now? Whoa, no, it's the buttons I'm pressing. VR, like, it's been so long since I played VR, I kind of forget about how magical it is. There you go, man. Don't go into space. Space is forever falling. Don't do that. Oh, I just headbutted the microphone. Oh. There's an angry, haunted-looking ghost on that planet. Let's go there. Oh, I'm already getting froggy sweat face. It's the downside of glasses.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the same issue. As much as I wish I could VR without my glasses on, I'd die within a couple of minutes.
I would think that it would make it easier, but the problem with my stigmatism, it's the inability to focus is the problem.
Yeah.
So regardless of where I sit it, I'm still going to have the same result.
I'm just basically blind in one eye, so VR is very awkward.
Oh, dude, this is rad. So it Moss, which is very similar in the idea of you control a little person on like a platforming surface. It was very much on the front, going left to right.
Yeah, it's like a diorama setup, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a diorama. This has already added a whole bunch more. This is awesome. Hey, little buddy. Oh, geez. Yeah, you bite.
Can you look underneath the platform that you're standing on? Can you I know it's awkward for you, but can you get underneath where he's standing? Oh, nice. Nice. There's going to be hidden stuff everywhere, and you're just going to have to...
Doing these things. Alright.
Good luck.
Excuse me while I do a quick turnaround. Oh. My head. No. Did you know that was there, or was it just a straight up guess?
No, I'm just assuming because you've got the 360 view. I'm assuming that they're just going to hide stuff in really obscure places.
So what's happening in that chat? Who's come to visit?
Lee's driving home. We'll say hi again when he gets home.
Oh, very cool.
And we need to convince his girlfriend why getting PSVR is a fantastic idea.
It's one of those things you've got to like experience. Once you experience it, you're like, yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you've got to get
you
got to get face on with it.
Yeah, like you can't understand the power of it as a technology until you spend some time with it. I forgot how cool VR is, man. Like it's the downside with my son. As much as I love him, he's really good at pulling on boards. So it makes it very difficult for me to play VR. Because last time I played VR, as I've told the story 100 times, I was playing Doom VR, and James was pulling on the cord, so my wife came in to help out. Didn't realise, accidentally socked her in the face with the aim controller.
Yeah, the only mishap I've had with VR is I've been too close to a wall, and the virtual wall hadn't shown up in time, and I just smashed the controller straight into the wall.
I did see Craig nearly fall over, and I enjoyed that one. Oh crap! Am I gonna have to stand up?
You might have to get, yeah. Gotta get physical when playing VR, man.
Alright, please excuse me for a moment. My toes cracked. It really hurt. This is an excellent use of distance, by the way.
Oh, you can destroy things with those lasers coming out of your feet.
Eat shit, that robot. Oh, crap. Crap. I got my decision. There it is. Oh, there's a little buddy down there. I imagine there's a lot of secret buddies like that.
Yeah. You need to try and gap that.
Oh, dude. Look at my head. I have an antenna. This game's great.
I like the fact that the controller's on the screen at all times too. You can see exactly what it is that you're doing.
Oh, and it tells me how many dudes I have. I have 3 dudes. Oh, you better believe it. Oh, guess what? Oh,
he's got bigger.
I like. In order to save my friends, I gotta kick them in the ass. Keep headbutting the microphone.
You know you want to. Drop off the side. You didn't save him.
See, the thing that I don't forget because I'm fully aware of it. Like I have a pretty crippling fear of heights.
Is this?
Oh my god!
Is this what puzzle platformers have been missing?
Oh yeah, I figured there's more of that. Holy shit, that was huge. Man, I am genuinely stoked on this game.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things. So what am I doing? Hit the touchpad when the rings line up. Flick the touchpad. Do something with the touchpad.
Okay, flick him. Huh. Oh!
We're playing Angry Birds now. No. It's like a slingshot. Just release. Yeah, we go. Yes, it's on sale at the moment for Black Friday.
Trophy!
We should totally pick up PSVR.
Who are you recommending?
My wife is asking if we're getting one now.
Damn right you shall. I actually do have a ton of games that I can lend you too. Because just like this one, PlayStation Australia have been incredibly kind to us. Oh, I missed a dude!
You missed 2 dudes, did you?
I missed 2 dudes! And we do have a nice little collection of VR games. Thank you very much to them. They're very, very kind to us. A Skyrim VR.
Apparently it's poop.
It's not awesome, but I loved it.
Apparently it looks terrible.
Oh, it looks like it is essentially like PS3 Skyrim.
Oh.
But
you're in it.
You're in it, and you get to and you like. It sounds really dumb until you fight a dragon in VR. Can I drive that?
Hit him. No?
Nope, I'm punching it. Alright. Oh, headbutting that stupid microphone. Oh.
Anything behind you? Or just empty nothingness?
Oh. There's a dude up there.
I didn't even see that guy.
Up there.
Oh yeah.
Alright, where's this dude? Alright, Astro Bot dude. You're on a dude save a mission. You got this, man. You got this. I believe in you. Nailed it.
You did well for that. I don't know how you haven't managed to fall off yet.
You know why? Because VR, dude. VR gives you great depth perception. Like it gives you like a douche. Oh, that double douched. Yeah, it's because you actually get a proper sense of distance.
Looks like there might have been people off the side of that bridge there. Could see some coins on the right side.
Oh, can't go back.
In the shadow. Yeah, down there. No, I'm just crazy. It looks like there's a hole underneath it. I don't know if you're going to be able to like reach around and see that though. Nope. So can you not go backwards in the level now that you've progressed through?
Now that I've triggered that checkpoint place, I don't think so. Ooh. Oh. Hello. What do you do? Ah!
Hey, Jess.
Hi, Jess. Oh man, this can't work. I'm gonna headbutt you totally from one second.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh. No, game league's out. That might be looking over there.
Maybe it's because your head's in a wall.
Maybe.
There's got to be something with that crane, right?
There's got to be something with that crane. Got to be. Oh. Skadoosh. That's amazing.
Finally putting your headbutting to good use. Are you finding it hard to keep your guy on the screen?
Not really. Whee! Get out of here. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, dude.
How are you gonna get back up?
Okay. There it is. Oh. Is there any more? Oh, there's another one over there.
Yeah, you should try sitting next to him. If he's not headbutting the microphone, he's headbutting me.
What are they saying?
Oh, just that you they're enjoying the fact that you're just looking around and whilst playing a game.
I have absolutely zero awareness of what is happening around me. And how is everyone? How is everyone this fine Wednesday? And then, well, oh, I could have skadooshed it. Hang on. Gonna come back around?
No, I think you missed your chance.
Oh man, I could have skadooshed it. Well, now I know. I can come back. I can skadoosh it later. Yeah, so what's happening in that chat? Who have you got? Who's saying?
So we got Jess, Jem. Few people are suggesting an isolation tank for you.
I'm wondering if it wants me to go in there. You reckon there's something in there?
Well, there's only one way to find out. That's not the way to find out.
again just so I can do it.
At least you can respawn it. That's okay. He's right where he needs to be. If he scooches over too much more, the screen cuts out on him completely.
Yes! What's up, my friend? Come to me! Yeah! I saved him when I headbutted the camera again. The microphone. Okay. There is one VR game that as I pick my nose. There is one VR game I'm keen to check out actually. Is the Firewall Zero Hour?
Yeah.
One that's like Rainbow Six Siege but in VR.
That's multiplayer as well, isn't it?
I believe so.
That'd definitely put you to the test.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Could you imagine playing like a Crash or something similar in VR like this?
Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet.
I mean, this seems rather this actually looks amazing. It looks rather whimsical as well.
I like it. What I'm really enjoying from it so far is its use of 3D space. Oh shit!
Just punch a spike.
Yeah, I feel I should do this again, just in case. Not when I want to do it. No, never mind. There.
What did you think of the Survivor Series in NXT TakeOver, Betson?
Survivor Series was fantastic. There were some matches that were kind of less exciting. But NXT TakeOver was fantastic. War Games was spectacular. However, having watched 2017's War Games and then 2018's War Games, they do kind of mesh together. But I really liked last year's much more. But no, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm very keen. Go away. I said go away.
You should look up for me. Is there a guy up there? Because there's a up at the top of your ramp. It looks like you can walk out and around.
So, like, although there were some disappointing matches in Survivor Series, like the Seth Rollins Shinsuke Nakamura match was really boring. I was excited to give two shits about Shinsuke Nakamura. And I think, because the thing that I love about wrestling is the stupid ass storylines, right? But apparently, the storylines pretty much mean shit during Survivor Series. And the reason being is because it's just about the novelty of SmackDown versus Raw. And for that reason, many of the matches which would benefit the story aren't used. An example, like, seeing as Raw allegedly got the clean sweep over Raw, which they didn't. SmackDown got a win in the pre-show. Yeah, so I reckon what they should have done is have Dean Ambrose come in and start some shit with Seth Rollins, causing him to lose against Nakamura. And I also would have liked Baron Corbin to intentionally sabotage the men's match in order for him to not be beaten by Braun Strowman. Does that make any sense to you at all, Max?
Made no sense to me, no.
Sweet. that makes sense to anyone in the chat?
They're talking about people throwing cinder blocks at other people.
Oh, that's cool. Please read that chat to me, Max. I want to hear more. I want to hear more what these people have to say about throwing cinder blocks. Excuse me while I.
We've got Jem mentioning that she would love to see Charlotte finish the match.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Lots of wrestling things that I've got no idea what anyone's talking about.
I would have loved to have seen Charlotte genuinely get the win, but that's fine. Because the Charlotte heel turn, I don't quite understand. But if you do want more in detail thoughts on NXT Takeover and Survivor Series, I did join 8-Bit Mania this week to talk about those two things. Oh, I thought I had a clean one there.
So close.
Unlock whatever that is. Oh, I unlocked a moon. Oh, you got a space chameleon. Find them to unlock challenge stages. Okay. Dodge that. All right, let's do this. Let's get this bell. I want to do the challenge stage. Challenge belt, huh? Yeah, I'll come back to them. Funky Fungi. Oh, all right.
Am I joining the pop crew now? Now just helping out where I can. Hey everyone. Yeah, I did see the Ronda beatdown just before Betson and I were watching some highlights and replays, and that looked absolutely brutal.
Oh yeah, I was watching Raw. Look, I'm just saying, Max, that maybe you need to get into wrestling.
Maybe I need to get I don't get me wrong. I love the games, but it seems too ludicrous for me.
Oh yeah, that's what makes it great though.
As much fun as it looks, there's just that part of me that can't put aside that it's all for show.
No!
I don't need to. He's already hit it like 12 times.
What's this?
Oh, we're just plotting your demise while you're in the VR headset.
It happens every time I do a stream in VR. Everyone's like, someone pull his pants down. Someone leave the room.
There's nothing that heinous. It was just move the mic so you hit it again. But, you know, give it a minute or so and he'll do it on his own.
Yeah, I do not need the assistance on that one. I got that one in the bag. Whoa. I gotta laser these folks. So do you think that you can convince the wife to let you pick up on these now? Yeah?
I'm sure I'll get the same response as always. It's your money, you do what you want.
Pretty good.
Yeah. And then I'll just be like, I want it, but I don't want to pay for it, so...
That's that guilt trip. Millie does that to me all the time. She's like, well, you could get it. I'm like, ah, crap. She's making me make the choice.
Yeah.
So that way then... Because normally if she makes the choice on the purchase, I can't get in trouble. Because I'm like, you made the choice. Or you said it was okay.
Well, that's what happened when I bought my new PlayStation. It was she's like, oh, well, I'll just have your old one. And I'm like, well, I was going to trade it in, you know, get a little bit of value back. But they're reminding you to speak up a little bit loudly when you're facing the other direction.
Oh, how do I?
As he screams
there we
right
go.
in the mic.
Oh, I just had to look at it. Right, sweet.
We apologize for all of those listening with headphones who just got their eardrums blasted.
Look, if anything, I'm good at my job of yelling to my home. No, I want the coin. No. Oh, that's not good. Looks like there used to be robots down there, but now they're skeletons, which is weird because I thought they were robots. Look at that.
Maybe they're not the robots. Maybe they're just the aliens that you're beating with.
Or maybe these aren't robots. These are aliens in a robot suits.
They're astronauts.
Did I accidentally do something? Or we did?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
What? You
Sorry,
have to read out the comment. The easiest way to, if you read out the chat,
I get the feeling the only reason why Ryan invited Max on tonight is to read the chat to him. What a dick move.
I do that to Craig like all the time, and Max will be jumping in very shortly. What time is it anyway?
5 to 9?
Alright, cool. I'll give you 5 minutes, and then it's yours. We're doing the half hour. How's that?
Sounds good.
And we each get 2 shots. And then I can sit there and have a chat with the old chat. Talk about how. Oh, he has dangerous spit apparently. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Ah, I thought you could hide in the grass.
We can play Who Said That. Chat says something. I read it out. Ryan guesses who it is.
Oh, that's a good idea. Alright, I'm in. Wait, who's in the chat currently though? I need to know who. Sorry.
Alright, so we've got Jess, we've got Jem, we have who else is in the chat? I'm getting like 2 messages at once.
Yeah, everyone chuck a list down. So that way that I at least have a short list.
We've got Butts and Anus from 2 separate people. Cyrus is in the chat, Jem's in the chat, Jess is in the chat.
Man, this is rad. Screw your caterpillar chain. Uh oh, they look exploding. Whoa! That was huge. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna flick this dude, then it's the Maximilian turn. I think I missed one. I missed one.
There you go. Guess Ryan, who said butts?
That could literally be anyone.
Yeah, I agree, but guess.
Who said butts?
And then we've got Anus as well.
Oh no. Because everyone appreciates good. Everyone really enjoys saying butts.
Yeah, everyone does appreciate a good butt.
Yeah, good butts are good.
They're demanding a guess. They're threatening riots.
That's fair. That is totally valid. Oh, I gotta stop missing them. I reckon I'm gonna. Only because the names I remember you saying. I want to remember. I'm thinking Gem
And Winty's here as well.
and Osiris.
You got one right.
Alright. It's so effing bright in here. I may have to shuffle over so you can get right up in the middle of the cam. Hey, chat. Got to skim over this way, my friend.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get this on properly. Can I put this closer?
Yeah, there's a little button there, a little doobie here.
What do you wear?
Give me a hand. Now let's hold. No. Press that button there. There's a little button up here. Look, yep. Says button.
No, I don't see the button.
There's a little button there.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
That is not where the hand was.
Stop talking shit. Nah, talk shit, man. I'm in. Neeks! Oh, man, I've not seen you in ages, Neeks. What's up? Rocker Mummy said anus. That's unexpected. Anyone selling a PS3? You can jump on the Facebook marketplaces. Oh, hang on. Oh, Yeah. You're gonna need to scooch.
Way over by the look of it.
Yeah, it's remembering where you are. Okay. So just go to resume. You have to prove that you're good. All right, what I find, do that.
Do what?
Yep. So that now you're in now.
Okay.
Even if you scooch closer a little bit, scooching. It has been a while, Nix. I haven't spoken to Mullet in a while too. Oh, that's no good. So okay,
where did you get up to?
Yeah, literally that one. Yeah. Cool.
Alright.
And second, because I noticed you were Daddy Neeks there for a while, because we were the so with Rockamummy, the PopCulturists and Daddy Neeks, we were the parents of the Mullet stream. Actually, I might play WE2K in VR. I'll just put the disc in and play it. It's a good idea. I've got sweet VR hair now, which I'm very happy with.
Yeah, okay, you're telling me to go, but
You have to press A. Yeah, you gotta launch them out. All right, hand back down.
man, this is rad.
Is it really though? What's really? I kind of missed off something. I thought you worked with the Mullet. I used to work with the Mullet. I changed workplace about 6 months ago, so we no longer share cubicles, which makes me sad.
And there's the first one.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I do not see the Mullet as much as I used to, and it makes me very sad, to say the least. I do miss that man quite dearly. Oh. Actually, I spoke to him this morning. It's like he's dead already. And the mic goes boom, says Chris, as you headbutt it. You're going to spot the chameleon. There you go. Yep, there he is. The platforming is great. The platforming in this game is fantastic. And the 3D VR space really adds a lot to it, which is great.
It's yeah, it's very.
Oh, what the hell was that? I keep its face in. Oh, you gotta walk the tightrope.
Do you reckon? No, I have to work the whole.
Yeah, welcome back, Lee.
It's fairly forgiving, that.
Oh, punch him. Squares, punch him. Oh, maybe you can't punch him. Maybe
I was kind of just hoping to laser them, but
no, try it again.
did not last as long as I thought.
But no, there's a dude on that little thing to the left there, though. He just got. But yeah, so if any of you guys that are playing WWE 2K19, did you see that today we got the Titans pack? We get we get Bobby Lashley, and the other guys, like, I forget. We got the Beast from Belfast, and I don't know, what are they called?
Is it on sale at the moment?
It is. It's $49.95 with the Black Friday sale.
I was super
And
tempted to pick
I'll
it
give
up.
you. I would highly recommend it because I love it. $12 for 500. Oh, they're talking about Peach Tea and Suck. Yeah, I've lost me. But I'm going to talk about wrestling.
Suck is awesome. Do you reckon I can just gap that, or do you reckon I should jump around?
The waddle is cute. Oh,
Oh, I can totally make that.
so I'm so shook that Lashley is back. I mean, I'm keen to pull him out in 2K19. It should be sweet. Like this is how unabashedly I'm into the rest. Oh, maybe you can't. Oh. So jump. Do what you're doing before.
Yeah.
But rather than try to make the jump, just peek around the corner there.
Oh yeah, I saw this before, but I totally didn't want to go before. Oh, I can go that.
I forgot he existed. Boosh. I'm peeved that Braun Strowman is injured though. Is he genuinely injured? Because like Grant, he's got a bleeding elbow, but like we saw a bleeding face. Like because I know that he is genuinely working injured. Like apparently his knees are fucked. Oh, hang on. What's under that little bridge there? Nope, nothing. Don't worry about it. I know that he's. Last I read/heard, his knees were injured. So he's been kind of out for a while. But he's been doing pretty good so far, and Ooh, Lee says, I'll invite my girlfriend's brother to the Facebook community. He's a gamer and a big wrestling fan. I like how you wrote wrestling. So we'd love getting to the wrestling discussions. Hells yeah, man. Sounds good to me. Bring him in. Oh, you pull it as in you pull, that's so you can use it to pull walls down. Ah, very clever. Yeah, so when they claim that his elbow shattered when Corbin hit him in the arm, still he's having an operation to remove bone spurs in his elbow, but he is doubtful for TLC. Ooh, that's a tough one. When you can lift the control up, can you get it against, like, as you tilt it, like?
No, I had to move forward to show the hook thing. I think is what the issue is. I cannot aim this thing.
Maybe can you walk forward? Maybe walk too far away. There you go. Most likely. Very cool. That's because you're not wearing your glasses, dude. I'm. So who's he taking on in TLC? Like, who is he booked to take on in TLC? He's taking on. They said it on Raw today. He will be versing Corbin at Rumble. And oh, that's right. It was Corbin at Rumble, and it was supposed to be Brock Lesnar at TLC. No, I take that back. Corbin at TLC, Brock Lesnar at Rumble. I'm so excited for TLC. Oh. String that balloon.
Oh no, I just can't see.
Oh, there it is. Pull back. Nailed it. Yeah, so back to wrestling. And thank you for Saran Wrap for the subscription on YouTube that happened while we were streaming, which means they probably saw a video of ours. Since we're on Twitch right now. You feel like Spider-Man?
A little bit.
Robo Spider-Man.
The use of being able to flick the controller is quite good.
Yeah, I don't think you can get there yet. Oh. I was looking at 2019 WWE pay-per-view calendar at work today. Apparently Royal Rumble is when we have this Rainbow holiday. Yes! So, yeah, thankfully Paris is allowing me to use wrestling as a socialization idea at work, so I get to watch it. If the pay-per-view falls on a Sunday or on a Monday for us, I get to watch it. Fall down to where that crown is. Oh,
yeah, I've got to get.
I'll get that guy first. Yeah. Okay, switching the Twitch on the Xbox so the girlfriend can see. Sounds good, dude. No. Yeah, we do need to have. We will need to have a watch party. Maybe jump to the right there. And then come back around, yep.
Yeah. Oh,
you son of a bastard. Hi, Lee's girlfriend. You don't know your name yet. I'm going to call you Josephine. Man, if you get all the little fuckers, I'm going to be so mad at you because I did it.
Man, one of these days, see.
Oh, I think you may have missed a dude. So it looks like there's 8 per level, and you got 6 or 7.
Don't tell me that. I can't go back.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll always come back. Because who knows, I may want to do a trophy run. I love pay-per-view parties. They're so much fun. With my ex, we used to watch pay-per-view and then play wrestling. Yeah, I'm down for that. 6. Yeah, I think you missed 2. I think it's. Oh, well done. Like 7 years ago. Oh, it's still fun now. Oh, and thank you, Jess, for the host earlier, about half an hour ago. I want to do a big Eurovision party. That would be pretty cool.
Eurovision's great.
Oh, that's you Chameleon Rock, yep.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, go to the spooky ghost face.
No.
We have 20. We can do it.
Really?
Yeah, you kick it. That is adorable.
That's great.
Yeah. To the boss. Max is here for the boss. But yeah, so like in terms of community night for Eurovision would be fantastic. We can also do a community night wrestling. We probably just need a house that's big enough. Because I can bring my WWE network account to literally wherever, so I don't mind. Update. What can you do now?
I already have it.
Could have a Royal Rumble sweep too. Pick a number out of hat and see the entrant and the number wins. Get it. Oh, that's cool. And what I could do, I could. Oh, wait, when's Royal Rumble? Isn't it like January? Yeah. Maybe we can swing a little prize pack or something. Okay, I like that when the creatures explode, the PlayStation symbols get sprayed around. So yeah, what I'll do is maybe I can go to Kmart. I can get one of those little championship belts, like the $30 kids ones. Maybe I can talk to 2K and see whether we can get a copy of 2K19 to add in the prize pack. We can do a ton of things. I can get creative. Oh, dude, that's a big old gorilla. Hookie's nose holes.
Like his teeth?
Oh.
What's the teeth?
Can you pick that up and whip it at him now? Nah, just keep punching his face. That sounds brilliant. It's a PS. You're standing.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, you are standing on a PlayStation 1.
Yes.
That is fantastic. Holy shit. Oh man, the love for this game. Oh. That PlayStation Monkey can suck it.
I just stopped looking around. Oh, I'm just gonna get myself killed.
I like this gnarly dentistry that you're doing. Oh, gross. I like this Robo Danky Kang you're taking on, especially. Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to do some chatting. I'll see if I can organize that.
Maybe that'll get me into wrestling.
The pay-per-views really do help. Like if you watch Survivor Series, I reckon you'd be in. Like I got won over by Super Showdown, which was kind of not. It was a good pay-per-view. Now I think about it, but like if I watch Crown Jewel as the one to get me back into it, I'd be so pissed because that pay-per-view was balls. But I think just the viewing experience alone is quite fun. Trophy.
rescue any dudes.
Maybe you don't have to rescue any dudes.
I want to know what these guys in the helicopters are doing to actually hunt.
They're just there. It's a moral sport. Oh, skadoosh him. Oh, we're rebuilding the ship. Very cool. Man, as a giant PlayStation nerd, the symbols that just the symbols alone make me moist. Gross, wrong use of the word, but nah, like whenever I see the symbols, it makes me very happy. Oddly.
Oh, there you go. We've got it looks like there's quite a few challenges to play.
Which I think there might be. Well, I don't know, because I don't even know what's the maximum level count this is at. So
well, it said spaceship part required 1 of 5, so maybe 5 worlds.
Okay, that would make sense. 5 worlds, yeah. But yeah, no, like, and I know it's super weird to have like high brand loyalty and whatnot, but I genuinely love the PlayStation symbols, like hence why they're there, hence why I want them on my body, but my wife won't let me because she's fair.
Because she's fair. You just got to get them on a discreet location. Like.
Well, the worst thing is where I work, literally in the same you put the controller in the controller.
Oh yeah.
Literally in the arcade that I work at, there's a tattoo shop, and I could just go there my lunch break and guess I'm done.
Yeah, just discreet location. Get the X on one butt cheek, the triangle and the square on the other. You'll be good to go. No one will ever have to know.
She'd have no idea. Oh man, not having the headset on and watching you move around makes me want to vom.
Yeah, I had the same thing while I was watching. I'm like, I'm gonna get severely motion sick from playing this, but it's like,
punch him, headbutt him.
I'm gonna headbutt him.
Alright, hang on. Headbutt him.
Oh shit.
Whoa. Douche.
There we go.
Good douching, well done. Lee says, speaking of Royal Rumbles, I'm shattered they updated Fire Pro Wrestling World on Steam, and now the mod I used to run Royal Rumbles doesn't work with the update. Oh man, that's bum.
Did you see the issue that was going on with Steam today?
Yeah, apparently it all collapsed with the Australian price change.
Yeah, basically any developer who didn't have an Australian price listed, the game just couldn't be purchased in Australia.
Like, I know that Konami was on that list and just didn't.
Yeah, literal, Microsoft Studios was on that list. You couldn't get Fable.
You couldn't get Ori?
Couldn't get Ori, couldn't get Fable.
Interesting decision.
The Ashes cricket was unavailable.
Devastated. Devastated.
The old Don Bradmans were good, but the Ashes couldn't be bought.
Ooh, what's it now?
Workout?
I'm just keen because in about 4 minutes it becomes my turn again.
Oh yeah.
So I'm very happy.
Oh, this is great. I'm sold now. Yeah.
Look, I'll be honest. I am very impatiently waiting my turn.
Just got.
It is also my VR, so I can tell you to suck it any minute. But I'll be up again. Oh, punch that! Did you punch that other thing? Does that become a jumper? Oh, makes sense. Water plants. I do think it's a little odd though. You got to like boot your friends to be friends. It's more of a personal question.
I mean, if that hasn't solved you on this game, I don't know what.
The only downside is because you played the last 2 worlds, I'm yet to actually see and or use the new upgrades, so I'm going to be at a major disadvantage.
Well, it seems to be level specific because I don't have the hook shot anymore. Hold on.
Oh, that's amazing! What a great little feature. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Punch him. Oh, he skadooshed that water. Yeah. Whoa. Get the dude. Oh, nice little secret dude. But yeah, what are you guys thinking in the chat? So you've been watching this for an hour now. What are you thinking? Headbutt him! But not me. That was very close to me. You could have warned me.
You're watching the screen.
I was chatting to the peeps. Oh, that's very cool. Man, I really dig how this uses 3D space. This is so cool.
Yeah, this is one of the best VR games I've played.
Yeah.
Like with ease. I'm down there still.
Woo! But yeah, no, I can, like, I was, suspicious is the wrong word, but I was like, huh, okay, it's getting lots of good reviews. Hey, come backwards maybe. Is there a dude, is that a bad dude or a good dude? Oh, it's bad. No, down. If you look down for me. Okay, no, it's bad dude to me. It's not bad. Real.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm dead. Thank you.
Didn't mean it.
I like the way you have to clean it around. Oh.
This is making me feel funny, like dizzy almost. Yeah, they blame this guy being, I'm pretty sure I did the same thing, I'm sure.
It's really hard to shoot the water and run at the same time, or jump if you have to jump.
But yeah, no, like I'm in the same boat with you there, Gem. Watching it and or not playing it, it is difficult to not bomb.
There's gotta be a guy up here, right?
Maybe. Oh nope, you got a friend. Jess, what I missed? I lagged out for a bunch after the boss fight.
Dude, I said watch out. I gave you warning.
Where'd he go?
It's gone. That's all that matters. What is that? Oh, what?
You gotta do the little water boob on the side. There you go. That's cool. Oh, you gotta turn around. Oh, hello.
Oh, there's a whole thing behind me.
Alright, it's right. Oh. Man, I'm so glad I have swivel chairs in this room right now. Oh, you're missing out on these coins. And maybe put the one more. There you go. There you go. I don't know what.
I get some pretty good looking.
Oh no, it's your friend. Ah! See, now it makes more sense why. So, oh Jesus. So, as I should have also mentioned, thanks PlayStation Australia for providing the code for this. They did also give us a little bag of goodies, and it's essentially a little canvas bag that had a bunch of gold coins in it, which now makes sense because you collect coins in this game, which my son loved, by the way. I took the photo that I put on social media of just the bag. I'm like, sweet. I come back later. James is more on those coins. He's just munching the shit out of those chocolate coins. I do regret leaving them on the table, but it made a great photo. And that's all that counts. In the world of social media, that's all that counts. Punch, 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 punch. Good punching. Well, if it's 8 of them, how many did you get? Look down at your controller. 4. Ooh. If I didn't know better, says Jess, I'd swear this game looks like you're taking a whiz.
Well, I certainly feels like that.
You rocket that dude into space. And it's Betson's turn. Man. Thanks, dude.
Oh.
It's really bright in here without it, isn't it?
It's super bright. And like, don't get me wrong, the game's visuals are quite bright as well, but and it's hot in there.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's quality brow sweat. Oh. All right, we're about the halfway mark, so I'm gonna do a quick
wash now.
do a quick lens clean, so we can get that max stank off it. Because you literally have like sweaty eyelash marks all over the top. All right.
This is not a summer game.
Dude, VR is not a summer thing. I mean, rolling over cords and shit. All right.
Controllers are right in front of you.
Thank you.
All right, Jess. Sorry to hear about all the lag that you're getting, but thanks for joining us.
Oh, good, Jeff. All right, let's try that again. Oh, that's better. I mean,
Oh, jeez.
what's that? What are you jeezing about? We'll go resume.
I put my own glasses on and they fogged up instantly.
You are just that sweaty. 4 seconds and I'm headbutting the shit. We've got 26 dudes. Oh, we have 20, 30 dudes now. All right,
Yeah, I did abysmally. I was having too much fun, you know, squirting everywhere.
Oh shit! Ooh, different pattern. I'm just keep it slightly away from my face. There you go. All right, let's Gadoosh over here. Let's go, Astro Bot. Let's go rescue our friends. To the credit, the game's loading times are fantastic.
Yeah. Especially for such detail in their level design.
I'm just going to do a quick readjust of the... Oh, didn't do anything. Oh, look at that water. The water looks fantastic. That water looks genuinely fantastic. Shit. Alright, sweet.
Go for it. Dive in.
Oh! I don't think he needs rescuing. I think he's pretty content.
He's just chilling.
He's fine. He's like, yeah, just don't bother rescuing me. I'm pretty sweet. Get out of here. Yeah, this game is charming as all hell. Can I sit and chill? Is there a sit button?
No, just go boot your friend to rescue him.
Oh man!
Maybe you're not so much rescuing them as kicking them back into gear.
Oh,
like, come on,
nice pun because they're robots.
Fix the ship.
These little footprints. I got some headbutting that microphone. Oh, look at that Robo Shark. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to verse that robot. Wait, that boat was sailing with no problem a minute ago. Then that shark rocked up. Uh-oh.
Is the boat gonna get taken out?
I hope so. I kind of want to keep watching it just in case. Fucking microphone. Oh, they have snorkels. Very cool. Oh.
Did you just get nailed by a soccer ball?
rescue my friend over here. Like, this really doesn't seem like a bad place. I don't know. Come on, mate.
I feel like you're doing them a disservice by rescuing them.
Hey, Max. I think I really like this game.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, whimsical. It's got solid platforming if you're a platformer player. It's got soccer balls to reach those FIFA fans. What more can you ask for in a game?
It is literally hitting all audiences. Dolphins! And it has a magic carpet.
I'm a big fan of speedrunning, and I reckon to watch this games get speedrun, the tech that they could use with the
Oh no way! Am I going to what? Oh!
Nice.
Oh, panic attack.
Is that a skull in front of you? Is that rock formation a skull?
Where?
Like right in front of you?
Yeah, it is. See, the thing that many people know, because I talk about it on streams all the time, I do have a gnarly fear of space and or deep water, because they're essentially both just falling in different speeds.
So you're not going to deep dive into Subnautica when it comes to
Shit
PSVR?
to the no. How do I go down? There it goes. No, that'll be a big old no for me, mate. Big old no. So, like, playing, there was a shark one in VR Worlds. That was very uncomfortable for me. There was a game where you essentially did a spacewalk. That was very horrifying. I did it. I had sweaty palms and I was very uncomfortable the whole time. But it was good to face the fears. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I did a similar one. One of my first experiences with VR was a simple keep your hands on the keyboard, holding the buttons as spiders and insects crawled all over the VR arms in front of you, and that was not
very cool.
Not appealing whatsoever.
But that's one of the things that I'm really enjoying about VR, even though I don't use it. I do not use it as much as I would like to. Like I said, when I say as I said at the start of the stream, when I say we dusted off the VR, we weren't kidding. Sadly, it doesn't get used.
Well, I have a friend who develops stuff for VR, and so I'm quite fortunate. I get to try a lot of things out, and VR is always one of those magical. I can't believe this is a thing now.
Yeah, that I 100% agree with. I love getting back to the body. That's why I'm enjoying this so much.
And like you said earlier, it is super hard to explain to someone who hasn't experienced it. Like it's something that you have to try to be able to understand.
I do honestly remember the first time. I played PSVR. It was at I think maybe an EB Expo or PAX a good handful of years ago, probably 3 years ago now.
You got a checkpoint thing to your right if you're just up a little bit. Yeah, right ahead of you.
Oh yeah,
there's something over there. Yeah, so you were at PAX.
Yeah, so I was at PAX or EB Expo about 3 years ago. I played the VR Worlds, and I played the London Heist, whatever that was called.
Oh yeah.
And it was the one where you're driving down the highway and you are shooting out of a car. I was genuinely baffled. I was actually stunned by the whole experience.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things unless someone explains until. I never got it. I know I'm doing words bad, but it's one of those things. Until I gave it a go, I thought, why is VR gonna be a thing? Will it be a thing? I doubt it. No, it's
Well, I was super lucky. My first VR experience, I got to do room scale VR on the Vive, and we just did some Steam Labs stuff, which obviously is similar to the VR, the PlayStation VR room stuff. Just a bunch of mini games, and I was playing basically a tower defense game where I was an archer on a tower and I just had to shoot people as they were coming past, and just doing the action of drawing the bowstring. As simple as it is, was incredibly fun. But my first PSVR experience was here with you. We played the Star Wars Battlefront VR experience.
Yep.
And that was quite fun. Obviously, the next thing I'm really eager to get my hands on is Beat Saber.
Oh yeah, Beat Saber's a big one.
Like, my love for rhythm games.
Hi.
Which why is he humping the screen? My love for rhythm games, I think, and the magic of VR, and
Yeah.
you know, who doesn't want to swing a lightsaber around and absolutely destroy rocks?
Well, that's one of the things that you and I, when we first became more buddies and stuff, was our shared love in Rock Band. So yeah, it's Star Wars Rock Band. Like, hell's yeah, why would I not want to play that? So that did come out today. I do hope to pick that bad boy up. They're like, you've headbutting the microphone. What's the chat gone? We haven't talked to the chat in a while.
Unfortunately, the chat's died off quite a bit. We haven't had a message since Jess said that she was lagging too much.
Well, Jess is what keeps people around. It's a shame. But, you know, she is very appealing as the influencer that I believe she is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, people don't come to the chats for us. They come.
Well, for a while they came to watch you headbutt the microphone a lot.
Even if they didn't want to see that they are seeing it. Oh! Well, that was really horrifying. I'll do it again.
Oh, there's a little dude down there. But yeah, the selling point of PSVR now that it's on sale due to the Black Friday sales, and it's got such a strong lineup already with Astro Bots, with Moss, with what's that game? Yeah, you're locked in, and the more you move, the faster the game runs.
Super hot.
Super hot. Super hot's fantastic. We've got
Yeah, let's played a big chunk of VR games. If you go to the YouTube channel, you can see it there. And then of course there's there's Batman. Arkham VR is fantastic. Job Simulator, which is pretty much a VR staple at this point. Whatever platform you're VR on. What else is there? Keep Talking Nobody Explodes is a goodie.
If you can find the PlayStation aim controller, the game that came with that is quite good. What was it? Farpoint, yeah.
And bit by bit, more games are getting that aim controller support, which is great. Doom VR has aim controller support. It implements it really poorly, but it has it.
That's a shame.
Yeah, Doom VR could have been something great, but it's missing a couple of
I was worried that it was going to be too fast-paced of a game for VR.
No, they do nicely slow it down as I talk away from the microphone in 2 seconds. What was I saying?
They implemented quite well with Doom being such a fast-paced game.
Yes. So they do nicely slow it down a little bit. The zombies aren't quite as zombies. The demons aren't quite as hectic as they are in regular Doom, like especially Doom 2016. But
is it point and click move, or does it
you have the option of both.
Oh, that's good.
You've I personally, which is super odd seeing as I get pretty gnarly motion sickness, I can't stand the point. The point and click. Oh.
That's fantastic. Now you're on holiday too.
I didn't realize I was wearing a snorkel the whole time. That's the best. Oh! Let's play some soccer. Can I score a goal?
That's got to be an achievement, right?
Yep.
Oh, you got to headbutt it. That's super awesome.
Awesome!
FIFA fans, eat your heart out.
How about that boat? Is that boat right?
Oh, the boat that there was
so far away from
yeah,
that
I was gonna say
original boat.
the boat that was at the start of the level.
Can I put this into the water? Oh, I janked my neck something fierce. Ow. Oh, it was funny. Okay, so true story about PlayStation VR. When I first got it, I went to my therapist. I'm like, my neck is fucking killing me. Have you done anything different? I'm like, I don't know. And then, because he's a gamer as well, so we're just chatting. I'm like, oh yeah, I bought PlayStation VR, it's rad, so I stuck this thing in my head, and he's like, strapped to your head, right? I'm like, yeah. That's why your neck's jacked. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Because of all dumb stuff like headbutting, because like there's a big weight on the front of your face. And understandably, it like pushes your neck forward.
Yeah. Ooh.
Not a good turnout, but we got a chameleon. So, is that chat still dead?
Yeah, chat's still dead, unfortunately.
That's right. What's that number in the top left-hand corner there? Should say 1/1, and then there's a number in the chat box.
1/1. 5?
Oh well, there's still people around. Maybe they're just hanging out. And that's fine. They're just hanging out. They're just enjoying. The Astro Bot. Alright, where are we now? Oh, hey, what's up, Mr. Water?
I really hope you get to play with the water.
Oh.
Because you'll just everywhere.
Oh, I don't want to kick him. He looks like he's having a good time. She loves me. She loves me now. She loves me. Oh, wait. This game is genuinely fantastic. Skadoosh. Okay, let's...
You say that, and then there's definitely something up there. Although it doesn't look like you can get up there anyway.
Yeah, there's something up there. Fucking microphone. Oh! Look at that giant robot in the sky. Whoa.
World boss, perhaps?
Maybe. Well, it can't be the world boss, because we've got a little bit...
I think we'll have to, we'll definitely have to swap back before the world boss so you can, it's definitely an experience to have these, well, with the first one, with the giant mech gorilla.
Mecha Kang.
Mecha Kang.
Oh, hang on,
It's really hard to work out how far you got to go forward for it to register that you're gonna... Like, despite the fact that we're playing this with a DualShock controller, you've still got...
Is there a way
you still need enough room to...
Oh, here we go.
You still need enough room to be able to move backwards and forwards.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you still have to.
You still need that freedom to move. And like you said, thankfully we have swivel chairs in here because playing this game without it would be quite difficult.
Get out of here. Oh. I love that they explode into the PlayStation symbol. That makes me so happy. Oddly. I know it's super weird, but it makes me so happy.
Yeah, it's definitely a delightful little game. I definitely understand the hype around it.
Yeah, no, I totally get
and
it.
especially why it's getting such high review scores. It's definitely a must play if you have PSVR.
It is certainly. Oh, he don't mind. He's chilling.
Is he asleep? Looks like me on a Sunday afternoon.
Chill mint fruits.
He just scratched his ass.
Yes! Any game with anything scratching its butt is an instant win for me. I think there's a dude in that little nook there.
Take your word for it. Maybe you will get. Oh, he scratched his butt again. That was the real reason why he died, wasn't it?
Nope. I'm gonna go with that. Scratch that butt. Scratch the butt.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Game of the year.
You see some publications have already released their nominations.
Oh, yeah, really?
You see Fortnite won the Golden Joystick Game of the Year.
Yeah, but
A game that came out a few years ago that's still in early access.
is the golden joystick really like a legitimate place?
No, well, like I said to a few people that that mentioned it to me, you know, every publication do their own goodie list.
I do
these
think the
days.
golden joystick is a bit more what's what I'm looking for, prestigious than say our Game of the Year award. And they also gave a lot of credit to like God of War, so I can't hate them too much.
Yeah, I just find it interesting that their Game of the Year was, like I said, a game that's a few years old now and is still technically in early access.
Yeah, I think it's kind of bullshit. I understand that, you know, you'd kind of like PUBG was considered last year due to its
But it also technically released last year as well. They had their 1.0 release.
Yes, that is true. But I mean, like, it kind of got considered mostly due to its impact on the
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, it's still, you know, nice look. The you know, Fortnite is still one of the most streamed and watched games on Twitch. It's making Epic a buttload of money.
Yeah, I certainly don't.
And it definitely has impacted the.
Oh yeah, there is, like, you know, when the fact that you see people doing like Fortnite dances and shit, and like how PAX just had a booth that was just people dancing Fortnite. Like,
well, I've seen a few mock-ups of the floor plans for E3 next year,
that's
and
totally
it's just
fake.
and it's just Fortnite 75% of the floor now that PlayStation's not going to be there.
Yeah, it's a good fake, but I love that a lot.
I found that quite amusing. Did he just scratch his butt before you were right there? How many did you rescue this time?
6. I'm too short.
Oh. They must be quite off the beaten path.
Maybe they do it just so that, you know, it's that beautiful idea of, ooh, I'll go back.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
this man. Oh, he's doing the Charleston. Very cool indeed. That looks like a giant bike.
That's fantastic.
We're about 2 off the bulbs.
G'day, Crispy Biscuit.
Oh,
Just
Chris!
joined us.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, man? Crispy's a new guy. He rocked up on Pokemon stream. He was very, very helpful with the Pokemon.
Oh, fantastic game. It's disrupting my sleep so much. I get home from work and I'm like, I'm gonna play a little bit, and then.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, all right. I think. Hang on. I ran over the cord.
The one flaw in your plan of running it under the table.
Yeah, no, I'm back. Is that back on the stream as well?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're good.
cool.
You're all good.
So I think maybe once you play through this, you get to unlock like the shooter thingy because I'm pointing in a direction that you can't. That thing. Because man, I can't. No, I don't have it yet.
Was well, congratulations on the win of the competitions. But how was Robin Hood?
Wait, so, can you please read the comments so I can engage in the conversation?
Yeah, no. Crispy just got back from a screening of Robin Hood in the City.
Oh!
And has won 2 competitions for movies in under 2 weeks.
Dude, you're the movie champion.
Gem's back.
Gem!
Welcome back, Gem.
Where'd you win that competition through, Chris?
Clearly, you throw the ball at the thing behind you. Yeah.
Okay.
In the cage. Nailed it. Cass has joined the chat as well, I see.
Cass! Cass is a good kid. He comes around here a lot. Make your way back. I believe you make your way back further.
Well, we met Cass on the same night, I think. Crispy said the movie was really good. He's won 1 competition through 1 website and the second via a studio.
What was the other movie that he got to see?
He's only mentioned that he saw Robin Hood tonight.
Well, because he said he won 2, yeah?
Yeah. Won a movie screening. Gem won a movie screening through MySpace once to see Bruno.
Oh, Gem, you just aged yourself so bad. Hey, it's Jurassic Park. Dun, 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 Jurassic Park. Oh.
Chris just saw an very early screening of a movie with Mark Wahlberg called Instant Family that's due out Jan 10th.
Ooh, that's a very early screening. Well done on that one. Oh, what a save. Get out of here. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Jen scoring free vitamin water at the cinema.
Man, I haven't been to well, I haven't been to movies in a while either, but I've not been to a screening. The last screening I went to, I think, was Fast and the Furious. Like, Roadshow gave us a press screening.
I saw the Crimes of Grindelwald over the weekend.
Oh, how was that?
It was good. Has some continuity issues. But,
oh, really?
But apart from that, it was fantastic visually. Jen's getting angry because she's claiming that she's only 28.
Well, yeah, she's younger than me, but
you're old as though. I mean, you're a dad now. That instantly ages you like what? 20
oh yeah, like I'm
years?
only 29, but I have a child and I'm married and I own my own house. Like, I've instantly just aged. I did all my adulting way too early.
Back in my day.
But yeah, I just choose not to mention that my MySpace.
Even I remember the MySpace days.
Yeah, MySpace was dope.
Was it though?
No.
I mean, you had way more customization over your actual MySpace page than you do your Facebook page.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing that really bummed me out.
And then there was those annoying people that had music playing in the background as soon as you opened their page.
Oh no, I love that. That was the best part.
Well, it depends on the music that was playing.
Yeah, I had sick taste in music. Oh, I missed it.
I probably had terrible taste in music in my youth. Although some would argue I still have that terrible taste in music.
What was your song that you had on your page?
Chris was saying, so weird we're playing this. He's heavily considered picking up PSVR. However, the EB Games Expo before release really let him down.
Oh.
Tried the Batman demo, handled terribly.
Oh, well,
Batman trembled like he suffered from Parkinson's.
That would.
And here's me shaking my head at a Parkinson's joke.
That. Crisp. Look, the Arkham game runs fantastic. I truly believe that. So the biggest downside with playing them at the Expo style setup, because like I said I've played them at many Expos, is that you, with the amount of lights that are around, you do lose some of. With PSVR being ran solely on the lights on the mask, lights on the hat, lights on the controller, you. Oh shit, that was horrifying. You do have to be in a relatively dark room. Even the room that we're in right now, like the studio space, is probably a little too light. And because of that light, that's what trigger the shakiness, because the game cannot. It's not reading the controllers right. But for $2.99, and it is right now. Yeah. It is 100% worth the pickup. And it's definitely got a strong library of games that's readily available for. Because you've now got 2 years worth of games. See, like silly me, day one adopter. But after like 2 years on, I'm like, nah, I'm super happy with it. Mind you, I don't use it as much as I thought that I would. I'm also not. But the time that I have with it is pretty fantastic. And I should also mention, just on top of that, thank you to PlayStation Australia again for providing us the copy of Astro Bot to play with tonight. I feel we should mention that. Just
yeah, definitely.
Disclosures.
Jem mentioning that she was on the tail end of MySpace when everyone else was making the move to Facebook. Would have been 18 because it was rated R, like Edge, the rated R superstar. Crisp saying, asking if you have the version 1 headset. And I
do have the version 1 headset, yes. The day one. Which bums me out, because I need that HDR pass-through. One of the reasons that I don't use VR as much as I should is I hate having to plug it and unplug it like it's like garbage. Just to get my HDRs working.
You can't buy the boxes separately, can you?
What do you mean?
Well, the new versions have the HDR box, don't they? Can you not buy them?
No, you cannot buy them separately.
You can't buy the boxes separately.
They actually changed the plugs as well, because they changed the thickness of the cabling.
Okay.
I'm gonna die a little bit. But no, seriously, if you were to pick up one of the version 2 PSVR, you'd be even happier again. Like, even though we do run a PlayStation podcast for the players, PlayStation podcast, as I go Max, I do swear by VR.
Yeah, like I said, I've had nothing but, and I get quite motion sickness, but I've never.
Did I get all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did.
Nice. I've never played a VR game that's made me like ill. Not to say that that's for everyone, but I get car sick.
Oh, dude, I get viciously car sick.
And like VR,
I can't look at my phone if I'm about to.
But yeah, I don't struggle with VR too much. Granted, I haven't played any crazy things like Wipeout or.
Yeah, Wipeout. Maybe any car games tend to make you want to vom. What was the game? Riggs, which is the mech fighting, tournament game.
Chris was just pointing out that he wears contact lenses or glasses. As you can see, I took my glasses off to play it. Betson still has his glasses on.
Mm-hmm.
There is room in there to wear glasses.
That to me, that's the big selling point of PSVR is like it's designed to because it doesn't strap to your face like a Vive does.
It's also the most comfortable headset of the three, like with ease.
That was the first thing because when I first did VR at PAX and EB Expo, like there was the big thing. That was when they just released the original, what would have become the production version of. Actually, no, I lie. We were using a lot of the dev kit 2s, I think.
Yeah.
So that was like literally just like this big strap on your face.
Yeah.
So you can't wear glasses because it just mushes to your face. Where here, the benefit of this little slider. Hang on, can I do this? You still streaming?
Yep, you're good.
Cool. So the benefit of this little slidey function is that it allows you. We good? We're back. Good. If you're wearing glasses, you can just, have it a little bit further away from your face. Because one thing you do have if you have glasses is you have you get sweet fog.
Yeah. Chris' friend is telling him to hold out for the Vive Pro, but can't justify spending that much money.
See, this is the thing. VR is one because every time I hear the argument, oh, just hold out for this, just hold out for this. The problem with that is because what if when the thing you're holding out for comes out, then you're like, I might just hold out for the next one. If with that mentality, you'll never buy anything.
Obviously, the library for the Vive is significantly larger.
That is true. But with PlayStation, you'd like to think that you would have a little bit of that quality control that comes from the store.
Yeah.
That Steam,
and the games that are readily available for PSVR are fantastic.
I got the P gun.
You got the P gun.
How do I do it?
You just push down and you pull it out.
Well, the man loves a woman.
It's really hard to like move and shoot it at the same time. Jem's mentioning that she got a bit motion sickness on first VR experience, which is understandable.
Depending on what you use, it will probably happen.
I got super dizzy when I took it off the first time.
Oh Jesus! So you do have to get what's referred to as your VR legs, which is you just learning how to do it, I suppose. Because you do have to train your brain to not like shit itself.
Like I mentioned earlier, my first VR experience was room scale, and the person who essentially Sherpa'd me through it, in the office space, he had those foam floor pads. So he's like, take your shoes off, and if you don't feel the foam under your feet, you've gone too far, and you're gonna hit something.
Yeah, I have the same thing.
So that was super good.
When I play in the lounge, the corner of my rug is if my foot goes onto the floorboards, I'm too close.
Chris pointing out he's 30 next month, watched the VR grow over the years, and that there was an actual wrestling ring set up in the Westfield in Parramatta when he was 12. It was a simulated boxing game. It still feels like the tech isn't perfect with VR even after all these years.
Yeah, I probably agree with that.
Yeah, I would completely agree too. And I mean, a lot of companies now are working on AR as well as VR.
Yeah, I think VR is certainly better than AR because the real world sucks. That's what's great about VR.
Jeb was pointing out that her first experience was seated play at NGV in the city. This boss fight looks intense.
Kind of brutal.
I mean, VR is a tricky piece of tech that no one has perfected yet. I mean, until we get rid of the wires, at least.
The way that, because this is even the way that PlayStation are treating it, and I treat it in the exact same way, is this is PlayStation 1, right? So right now we're currently on PS4 in terms of consoles, right? It took a while for game consoles to get to where they are, and I think VR will take the same. It will take some time, but when it gets there, it's gonna be fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! 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 I'm dead.
Like you said, these are the early iterations of it. It's only going to get better from here.
That's certainly true.
And it's definitely improved greatly from when it first was released.
But at the same point, at $300, I paid $600 for this on day one. So, oh, trophy.
Gem's off to bed. Have a good night,
Have
Gem.
a good night, Gem.
Crisp's chuckling every time he jumps on the Xbox store to see the game has HoloLens support. Give up.
Yeah, what happened? What happened to HoloLens, by the way?
It's just too expensive. HoloLens looks fantastic, like when they showed off what it could do with Minecraft. But it's like $3,000 or something for a dev kit. And it just seems a little bit out of the standard gamer's price range.
This boss fight's a little gnarly.
I believe in you. You got 3 lives. You just got to do 2 things at once. You got to squirt and attack at the same time.
Oh, he's all punching arms. It is a little bit rub your tummy and shake your head. Whatever the hell you have to do.
Was it?
Skadoosh. So the point I'm making at Crisp is I would for $2.99, $3.99, whatever it is, I think it's worth the risk. Because think about it. After the sell, you probably flip it for that. You probably easily flip it for that. Without too much of a concern, I'd say. Go, 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 go. Put him in the eye hole. Is it $2.99 or $3.99?
I'm pretty sure it's $2.99. I can double check for you. Crisp's interested in the Wolfenstein game coming to PSVR?
Hells yeah. See, that is one thing. Credit to Bethesda. Have they supported VR or what? But the only one that isn't on PSVR currently is Fallout 4 VR. And I don't know why, and I want it. I'll do it, I can't play it. Oh shit, no. Oh shit. Nailed it.
It's now no longer showing me the Black Friday sale.
So that price is at EB, it's at JB, it's at PlayStation Direct.
You're having a good time, I am.
So I'm trying to. It's the. Yeah. If I could use the Razer controller, where I could use the back pad, then go.
Yeah, Chris just put in the chat $2.99 at EB with PS World and Skyrim.
Oh, dude, that's a bundle right there.
$2.50 something at Big W with just the World's bundle. So you know, $2.50 or $2.50 something as a general price point with just the World's bundle seems like great value. Spending that extra $45, extra $49 or $50 to get Skyrim, probably worth it.
Fuck! I have to bounce out to you and then
You just gotta squirt then move. Try not to. You're doing too much at once, mate. Like, do you need to spray those guys, or can you just shoot? Can you just hit them? See, there you go. Because you're wasting a lot of time squirting those.
One thing you should never do is waste your squirt. See, I thought I had to spray those guys. I thought that's what we're doing.
They definitely ramped up the difficulty on the boss fights.
Oh yeah, they weren't fucking around.
Mine was quite easy. It's just jump over this ring of fire, smack him in the teeth.
Hey man. Very cute.
Yeah, because this is the bit that you kept.
We're in deep thought right now, so bets and chatting is at a minimum. Skoosh! Right in the stupid squid nuts.
Chris wants to know how your progress is going with Let's Go Eevee.
It's actually probably about 20 minutes further than when I played it on screen. So yeah, sadly I've not been able to spend a lot of time with it. With the likes of Red Dead, Spyro, and what else came out? What else have we played?
Fallout 76.
Fallout 76. I haven't had as much time to spend in it as I would want. But I'm thinking it might become my new bed game.
That's what it is for me at the moment, or while I'm waiting for things to do. Crisp's also trying not to charge through it.
Yeah, because I do think with the simplified gameplay, comparatively, I think it does have the potential to then be a bit of an easy sort of finish, and I don't want that to happen. That makes sense?
I think I'm 15 hours in and I've done 5 gyms.
In the face! Get out of here! I'm gonna climb in your mouth hole. Can I climb in your mouth hole? Oh!
Oh, you're gonna blow it up.
Take all of that VR juice. Oh man, it's been so cool. I love this cool one.
Every review Crips heard come from it is that the handheld experience is best due to the strange controls in TV mode. I must admit I've only played most of it in handheld, but I still use the even in handheld I'm still using the Pokeball Plus controller. But my understanding is you can just aim with the left thumbstick in handheld mode instead of having to try and throw in a direction. But I play everything on Switch in handheld mode. I don't think
I dock only for streams.
Really? Is that
Yeah, I only dock for streams. It's a strict rule, I know, but behave, Max.
Hey, you brought it up.
I did. We got 49 friends. We got a shit piece. A shit piece? That sucks. You got a good piece. I got a shit piece.
Well, I got his face frame. I got his ears.
I got his wings. I got his ears. There you go. Alright, switch him over.
Oh. Jeez.
Oh.
How are we going for time?
We got 7 minutes, but we can just play as long as you want. Do you have to go to work?
Yeah, always.
What time we start work?
2:30 in the morning.
Oh, you're good. I have to scooch over. I'm going to scooch back. Scooch the microphones. Hey, Crisp.
Oh, jeez, I have to really... Can't I recenter this thing? As opposed to having to, like, sit on your lap?
Cool, at least not running over the court like I was. Chris says, I don't know, just at 29, I feel a bit of a knob throwing a Pokeball on my TV. I'm 29 too, man. And I feel like a knob throwing a ball. But no, it's kind of fun. It adds what more... You right there, Dan?
Yeah, I'm just... Because I left my glasses on this time, I'm just trying to...
And excuse me while I bump the microphone, bump the eyepiece. Yeah, no, I agree. So as a 29-year-old myself, I get you. I understand your predicament. But at the same time, as a 29-year-old, if you want to take, like, shouldn't you feel weird playing a game? It's all about catching small animals in balls. I don't know. I'd say embrace it, my friend. The best thing about games is suspending that belief and just playing the games.
Playing it how you want to.
Yeah, play it how you want. If you want to play with the Pokeball, you play with that Pokeball. Oh, and I should mention, the notification will come up in just a second, but big thank you to Cass52 for that sweet Twitch Prime sub.
Good guy, Cass.
Good guy, Cass. Thank you very much, Cass. I'm going to press this button, so that way it comes up again, just in case it didn't.
Very nice.
There it is. Thank you very much, Cass. Pokemon Till Death, Ryan, I believe that you are right. Pokemon Original to Death, I say. The only downside with this kind of fucks up the eyepiece and glasses. Notification already came up, you old man. Thanks, man. Thanks, Cass. Hey, you got it twice. That's how grateful I am, man. As I give you the accidental V's. Came up twice. I give it to you twice because I'm that appreciative of your Twitch sub. Steals Max's monocle. Oh, how come you get to play with the shooter thing again? Boo, boo, and boo. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's friend. Hey, friend. Hey, bro. Are you supposed to punch him?
Probably supposed to. Ooh, magic carpet again.
Magic carpet. I don't know the words out of that song. You don't know what.
You know,
Magic carpet ride.
No, you know what we need? We need a magic school bus VR.
Oh my god, why is there not a Magic School Bus VR experience? Well, because isn't there, is the,
Miss Frizzle.
yeah, so is the, Netflix show still going?
No idea.
Like, that would be a good cross-promotion. And the fact that I said cross-promotion makes it sound so much worse.
And it's not like, Netflix is strange to games. Since they're
That's
doing
true.
The,
They're doing the Stranger... Strange.
Yeah. What I did there? I'm sliding down.
Oh, look at that. Some infamous level shit.
What are they doing?
Sucker Punch, they're working on Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Whatever.
They're doing Ghost of Sushi.
Yeah, Ghost of Sushi. Played Hellblade. I have played Hellblade. I played it around about release. I enjoyed it very much.
Hellblade, another one of the games that was not available.
Yeah, it was another one. Yeah.
Thanks to Australian prices.
What I love about Hellblade now in afterwards. So in that time of playing the game, I actually now work in the mental health space. So for me, it was fantastic because it gave me a further understanding of some of the people that I work with. I imagine that in VR you'd need therapy. You would.
I got smart.
One of the best things you can do with that game is play it with like a good 7.1 surround headset, and yeah, you have a good time. Were you blocking it with your own controller?
No, there's... I'll see if I can see. There's a little block right there in the middle of There's a little block in the middle of the wall that I couldn't see because it was shaded, not up like the rest of it. And yeah, I'll partially block it with the controller.
So it looks like I got a comment on my Razer Raiju video, but it looks to be in 2 languages. So I'm already confused. Nice review. I am not understanding if the sticks can USD control freak or a place to add extended. You can add. So I'm just doing some.
He wants to know if you can add something to the stick.
Yeah.
Are they standard?
Hey
Control?
there.
Are they standard?
No, they're a little indented, but they should fit. They should be the same circumference. They are the same circumference. Hey there. Although the sticks have the indented grip, the circumference of them remain the same. Therefore, the control freaks will fit. However, unlike the ultimate, oops, that's not spelled ultimate edition, the tournament edition does not have does not have removable sticks. Thanks for watching the review. Smiley face. Signing off with my name. Send. Look at me. I genuinely reply to every comment I get on our YouTube videos. That's good. It's very exhausting, but it's very fun. Because I have come to learn them. That's not a common thing. There's many YouTube channels. That's not a common thing. People don't reply. Like, it's very unlikely for you to get whoever the creator is to comment on them all. Were you at PAX this year? How's yeah? We were at PAX this year, man. Yeah, we spent the 3 days there. So if you head over to the YouTube channel, which is just youtube.com/thepopculturists, we have a good hunk of videos from there. Actually, one of the big videos that we do every year at any convention we go to is we do a floor tour, where we sort of on the first day we go around, we show everyone what's going to be at the event. So if you're coming on the Saturday, oh, there's a dude back there. Couldn't get to him.
I don't know how to get there.
That's all right. We can always come back. Yes, we sort of showcase what the floor has to offer. So those that are interested. Oh, still cage match.
Cage match.
I had a choice: PAX or WWE Super Showdown. Yeah. Oh, dude, Chris. If you're a WWE man, you've come to the right place. I myself have just got back into WWE. Something fierce, thanks to Super Showdown. Like, I am back in like 130%. I am now watching every weekly. I like both SmackDown and Raw, watching both the weekly shows. I'm watching every pay-per-view that I can. I am reading unnecessary information about WWE. So if you're a WWE dude, please stick around. We had a big old chat before. Yes, I was considering a wrestling show. We haven't nailed down the details yet. My plan so far is to do a show that really focuses on the kayfabe, on the story. So we're talking about the idea of how this match affects the story and sort of really engaging in the engage in the silly is kind of what we want to do. But if you are interested, I did join a podcast this week to talk about war games and let's see. I did join a podcast this week as a guest to talk about Survivor Series and NXT TakeOver. That is what it's called. It's in the chat there. So you can go check that out on any of your podcasting services. It's a good show, good dudes, and we really enjoyed talking about the wrestling. But yeah, no, so you got to remember, man. Like, you know how you talk about 29 being 29 and throwing a Pokeball at a screen. You try being 29 and then now just getting into wrestling. It's a very weird conversation to have. Like, because I'm oddly passionately getting into it. Like, seeing it because with my with this being with PopC being my hobby, and then I actually work in my day-to-day job. I do work in games as well, so games they're fun, but they're also work in more than one way. So WWE gives me this nice outlet of fun. But seeing Taker versus Triple H with my own eyes, oh damn, would have been amazing. What kind of seats did you have, dude? Because I know that ringside was like $1,400 or something gnarly. Oh man, I'm glad I didn't do that. I'd have a panic attack. Glad I missed that. Nothing wrong with being 29, enjoying wrestling. When people say it's fake, I always reply with, well, it's sports entertainment. That is, like, the story's fake and the outcome is planned, but those people still take those hits. Like, those hits are 100% real. And that is the thing that I love about it. It's the silly stories. It's the athleticism. I'm totally in. Like, the way I explained it to Max earlier today was I consider it like an older person that loves their stories. They watch they're Bold and the Beautiful.
We're getting some Crash Bandicoot vibes.
The Young and the Restless. Like, they watch that because it's just a good sort of easily consumed story. I paid $250. Wasn't ringside, but I was looking eye level at the ring. Shit, that's not too bad. You're gonna hate me though. Oh, why is that? Why is that? What did you get to do, Chris? Ready for this? I don't think I have a choice. I am ready. Load me up. What'd you do? Oh, can you run up? Notice how that gets a bit of hang time.
I'll try.
Nailed it. Yeah, I'm ready, dude. The shield entrance right down my... Oh! And this... Well, we're talking pre Ambrose turn here. That would have been rad. Oh, what the hell? To jump on it maybe? Hey, watch the video. What's it want you to do? Oh, you gotta hold it. Yeah, super punch it. Padoosh! Oh. That'd been amazing, dude. That'd been so good. So I really enjoyed one of my highlights actually of coming back and watching wrestling is hang on, Chris says, how about that Ambrose jab at Roman Reigns? We will have to answer to the big man upstairs, dude. Like, that burn on Roman was gnarly, man. So gnarly. I to their credit, I like that they're bringing in the story, and it's super dirty. But I guess it's the same way that they're now bringing in the alleged accidental punch on Becky Lynch. So like the how they're bringing that into the story, I really like as well. I think it's kind of cool. You know, although I think Nia Jax is kind of bum. Yeah, Ambrose is doing fantastic as a heel. Like I'm genuinely invested with him, which makes it even cooler. Oh, there you go. There's a little stairway to heaven. The heat on Nia Jax is... Oh, man, without a doubt. Like, when she entered with Survivor Series and she did the whole... Like, I'm like, fuck you, man. Like, you know... She has... Well, apparently that's the thing. She's, like, injured so many people. So, like, it's this weird sort of issue of... You know, does she need to go back to development? All that sort of stuff as well. I don't know. Like I said, I've dived back in hard. Like, I'm reading articles, I'm reading just dumb level of stuff. There you go. People screaming for her to go back to development. I kind of agree. Although, like, I personally don't see her as a good character, let alone heel. Like, I don't think she has any major personality, if that makes sense. Why don't you go back and punch that thing?
Punch what thing?
There was a button on the wall.
What was that?
Yeah, just jump into the blade. Take 4. Yeah, I just don't see her as an interesting character to me personally. So, like, I don't really give two butts about her. She's the reason Alexa Bliss is on the bench and they have to retire. Really? Shit. And that's kind of odd. Like, why are they letting her? Why are they letting her have a prominent role if that's the situation she's in?
What is that?
Oh, his little friend in there. Very cool. I like that. I like how made you get up. That was awesome.
No, I can't say what.
Chris Bronda got her, and then Nia basically added to the minor injury and made it much worse. Damn. That's a big old bummer.
I got ninja stars now.
Man, how come you get all the cool shit? Oh, come on, that's awesome. I hate you, Max.
I like infinite ninja stars. This is dope. I feel like I'm trying to go.
So, are you going to have that conversation with the wife now?
I think she's expecting it.
She's aware?
She's expecting it.
Is that you think she's aware? Like if you come home like tomorrow after work, you go in front of you. Tilt your control sideways.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Oh, oh, you did it,
I live.
man! Just.
Yeah, good call on the tilt sideways.
Oh, dude, I know how to shoot sideways. You get all gangster. I'm out of here. See you guys. Bye, Cass.
Gotcha, Cass.
Thanks for hanging out. Thank you again for the Twitch sub.
Oh, what?
Whoa! Surprise death. Oh, you're gonna have to ninja style your way out again. Get all gangster.
What the hell was that?
Astro Bot Dark Souls.
I don't have to.
Yeah, no, go. Get that sideways lane.
Preemptively.
Not nailed it.
So what dropped down on me?
Yeah, so you're just gonna go like. Oh, nailed it.
I missed 2 again.
Oh man, Chris, I am sorry. I am so very happy you happened to stumble across my stream, dude. Just the other day with the Pokemans. Now you're here with this, and you're a wrestling fan. Like, dude, you are the one, like the perfect person to come join our little stream. Like the hardcore rave music.
I reckon Sony needs to sell a PlayStation controller.
I would buy the living F out of
This
that
looks
controller.
dope. This one right at the end.
Craig! We were just chatting about the wrestling. How are you, man? How's your back? Are you feeling better? So, at work, so Paris, who's my boss, my co-worker, him and Craig have been friends for a bajillion years. He's also Craig's emergency contact. Now, Craig is a very good employee. He does always make contacts, you know, if he comes in late, if he's not coming in. His phone updated overnight. So, oh, hey. His phone updated overnight, therefore, like, fucking up his alarm. So, they couldn't get a hold of him. His work freaked out, called Paris, who then Paris was like, have you heard from Craig? And I'm like, what the fuck? What? And then I freak out, and it was a very intense 10 minutes. But, Craig's dead. No, Craig's not dead. Thank Christ. Yeah, spoilers, Craig's dead. Don't know who's using the account, but he's dead. Whoa.
I don't know if I can do this on the one.
Why is it freaking out a bit?
A little bit.
Yeah, isn't it horrifying? Talk about face your fears. And Chris is back! Hey, man. I ended up being 2.5 hours late. That's nothing. Chris, I used to write for an Aussie website myself. I had left a few months back, but kept in contact with the team. Today, the site closed its doors, however. Oh, dude, that's balls. That's so sorry to hear, man. What was the name of the site? We may have heard of him. We've got some buddies. We've got a fair few buddies in the biz, actually. Oh, nice one. Oh, what?
Did you miss the part?
Yeah, I missed it.
Gigantic mouth in front of me.
Yeah, no, I was busy reading Crisp's comment. Daily Joystick. Oh, did they close up today? Oh man, I funny enough, Daily Joystick I see at literally almost all the conventions, and I saw them again at PAX, and oddly enough, I've watched their last like 3 podcasts. Because I think, well, according to one of their last podcasts, they've just moved. I saw you blokes a few years back. Yeah, that was us. That was us, man. When we first started, that was our gimmick. Our gimmick was going to be that we had the lab coats, but then eventually we're like, that's dumb, so we stopped doing it. But yeah, that's totally us, man.
I love this little mechanic of having a little floaty ring.
Oh, that's very cool. I've been on the last 2 video podcasts. Oh, dude. Hang on. Which one are you? And small world. Small world indeed. So there's the main dude. Who like, look, I'm bad at names. My bad. There's the main dude. Then there's the dude with the green screen. I don't know. Okay, I'm bad at names. Are you green screen dude? Are you bedroom dude? I'm gonna make you guess who I am now. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it now. I'm gonna have to. Ah, what a small world, man. What a small world. Is it behind you?
No, but there's a dude just here.
He's dead now. Yeah, he's drowned out. He's dead. Yeah, but I'll get back to you on that one, Chris. I'll go rewatch it and then I'll have a guess. Paul, Boosty, Green Screen Guys, CJ, and I'm Carl. Oh, fantastic, man. Cool. That all makes sense. So how are you finding, because I assume you've only just moved into the video podcasting space. How do you find it compared to doing your written work? And so, because when we first started, we started another place. We were recording our last podcast. Wait, so you guys, so it's completely done? Oh, dude, oh man, I'm so sorry to hear. Oh, that's a real bummer. Gonna lurk and watch Doctor Who. That's cool, Craig. I do need to watch this season. So, Dylan has reached out to me, Craig. I don't know whether he's reached out to you. He wants to do a mid-season or a full season wrap-up of Doctor Who, around about the Christmas special or just after. So keep that in mind. Done completely, Chris. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh no, I'm bummed as hell for you, dude. So, because I haven't watched any of the new season of Doctor Who, Kragira. I haven't watched any of it. Not on purpose. I don't think. I'm turning and talking to you, Max, as if I'm like, hey, you know about Doctor Who.
I do know about it.
Oh, really?
I haven't watched any of this season yet, though.
Oh, me either. I don't think I finished last season. Like not the one that's currently airing. I don't think because I don't remember seeing Capaldi change, which means I likely haven't seen it. Mostly written reviews, video podcasts were mainly the last year or so. Oh, right. Because I know you guys like up to like 200 episodes, something like 190, something like that. I left as the writing part was starting to lose its charm. Yeah, writing can do that. Like as I started saying, so like when we first started, we started in radio. That was sort of our entrance point. And then we joined a website, so we did written for them and podcasts. And then about 2 years ago, we moved into the video space. So that's why we're now on YouTube. We're now here on the Twitches. Yeah, so we do all that new media stuff now. Whoa, brutal. Oh, and did you just come out of that whale's butthole?
Blowhole.
Oh, blowhole. Same difference.
I stopped. I got 4 dudes that time.
That's all right. You can always come back. But yeah, the big thing, the biggest difficulty with written stuff is that, you know, written is dying. No one reads much anymore. You know, and then on top of that, even video is really tough. Like, you know, by the sounds of it, you've been over our YouTube channel, you see that, you know, our views are unremarkably low. So like there is certainly that, and it does make it very difficult to, you know, sort of keep the desire going. But I have a lot of fun, so I don't mind. Oh, new card game Keyforge's deck contain unfortunate words, says Paris. He's tagging me in a thing. And one of the characters' names is Wang the Suddenly Bruised. Love it.
Is that new TCG where every deck's supposed to be completely unique?
I hope so. I don't know. I just love the idea of Wang the Bruised. Oh, you will love that game. That's great. What'd Chris say? I was lucky enough to meet and interview a few devs. Excellent. Got to try Dark Souls 3 way before it was released. Awesome. At the studio in Redfern. Marvel vs. Capcom. Also attended the media day for Horizon. Hells yeah. Got to take a copy home 2 weeks before release, which was awesome. Then my review score ended up on the cover of the game. Dude! That's awesome. That is a quality achievement. Chris says, oh, Wang. Man, that's fantastic. You should be very proud of that, dude. Very, very proud. So the big, like, cause we're based out of Melbourne, so we don't get, we don't get that luxury of getting to go do cool stuff. It's a bit of a bummer. But yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's really cool. So that's the other downside of video. Very rarely will we ever get our, very rarely will we be able to get on a video like that. Sorry, on a cover or on a trailer, because it's kind of hard to snippet video, if that makes sense. Got my copy frame on my wall with the score on the cover. Shit, yeah, dude, I would do the exact same thing. There's another card called The Emperor that pays for boys.
Are they just
You cannot make that shit up. Like, is it just random, or is it how are they deciding what horrible shit to name the cards? Ooh, what's that bouncing? Oh. Sorry, how did Wang get bruised? Smacked on the coffee table. Oh, and the general Bone Rider cult. Man, I love this game already. It had me at naughty words. Ooh, nice use of the power pump.
Yeah, I tried this the other.
Benny 8-Bit! Hey Betson, how good is wrestling? Wrestling's good, man. This is like the 8th time we've talked about wrestling in this stream. We opened talking about wrestling because Jem, who's a viewer, a member of the community, big fan. Then Crisp and I were talking about wrestling. Dude, wrestling has consumed my life, and it is so good. But yeah, so Crisp, Benny was the gentleman that I did the show with this week, the 8-Bit Mania. You should go check it out. It'll be better when McMahon dies. No regrets. Ooh. He's pretty old though. Love us some wrestling. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed doing that show, Benny. I was thinking about it about it today. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope some of our viewers head on over there, get a bit of a nice bump. It'd be pretty sweet. But how are you, man? How's your day? How's the things? Punch him good. Quality punching. Oh, trophy. I appreciate all the trophies. It's like 10:30. We've gone over. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying chatting. I assume you're enjoying the game.
Yeah, this
I'm enjoying the game.
dope.
I want to. Let's just keep playing it until. There's like 5 worlds or something. Might be here for a while. It was a great chat, even at 2 hours long. Yeah, that was a long ass episode.
Well, there are guys in this tree that are probably going to watch.
Yeah, probably. Is this the second or third level of this world?
This is the next one's the boss level.
Alright, cool. Might finish up.
Sounds like
Is it you gotta go to work? I gotta go to bed. I got big ass long day tomorrow. Survivor Series was the best pay-per-view for a long time. I agree with that. I think it was pretty solid. Oh no, floppy dicks. There you go, covered. I said that there were like when we broke it down, like we did with in 8-Bit Mania. Like I come to realize that not all of it was solid, but the way I felt after watching it was what made it fantastic. Benny, that's why I watch New Japan so much better than WWE. Man, if I had enough time in the week, I would watch New Japan as well. Daniel Bryan totally had the match won. I'd never seen Lesnar that exhausted in a long time. And it's even better now that, you know... Oh, did you just get wrecked? Yeah, you just got wrecked. Yeah. It's even better when he cussed out Greg Miller. Big fan. That was awesome. I like that a lot. It's like, shut up, fucking moron. Good time. Like, credit to Greg. He's rocking like a badge of honor. It's so good. Shame about Braun though. Yeah, so if he said, as Lee was mentioning earlier, like they're using it as a cover for him to go get bone spurs removed or something, was it? Oh, dude, that nutshot video was beautiful. All them dick kicks. Give me dick kicks every day of the week. But poor AJ Styles, might I add, he got ruined. Braun been working hurt for weeks. Well, as we mentioned, yeah, his knees are fucked. There you go, Chris. Spot on. Because yeah, apparently him and like Samoa Joe are like fucked. Hashtag dick kid. I'm gonna get the because we have obviously we have a dude that makes our shirts. Like we don't have the luxury of Dash, so I'll get James to make us a dick kick shirt. Fuck AJ. Ooh, Chris. Watch Braun when he runs. Dude is in pain. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Man, I want Braun to get the Universal Championship like so hard, and I don't know why I care so much that I want him to get it. Like I think Braun is just a rad character. Like granted, he's very simple in the idea of get these hands, but I think he does such a good job. I want him to get champion. I want him to be Universal Champion. Because allegedly, like he's kind of, I want more. Oh, please tell me, Chris. Because apparently there's a couple of things that have happened to him that kind of put him up in a place like. He won some green belt, and there was a Money in the Bank match or something. Yeah, a couple. And apparently, it's a backstage thing. Like he's not. Like Vince is kind of not wanting to reward him right now because he's doing some off stuff. Get that coin. Get that Bitcoin. Get that Bitcoin. There you go. He is great. He is great on the mic. But yes, he does have backstage heat. That's what I heard as well. /red. I think you can't get that one there, Mal. Is there a dude up there?
Yeah, he's just there.
Brilliant. Oh, you got this. Oh, there he is. Is there a dude up on the top right corner? No. Sorry, there was a coin there, but there was no. Man, you're getting wrecked in the face. Chris, last big wrestler to win a title that I can think of was heavyweight champ with Big Show years back, and apparently that's a thing too. They are like oddly less reluctant to give it to a big dude, which is a little weird. I get like, apart from Brock because he's got that pull, I suppose. After 2 minutes, and 2 minutes after winning it, Daniel Bryan cashed in and won it from him.
I thought they were gonna line up for a little bit longer. Yeah, they definitely need a controller like this.
Ooh, it's time for the boss fight.
I wonder what we can do with the coins.
I don't know. Chris says, but yeah, fuck AJ. I was so bored with him as the champ. Yeah, because I said once again, because I've only been in like 2 months. Or I guess yeah, since Super Showdown pretty much. So for me, he's fine. Brock is a boring, sweaty cave. You're a boring, sweaty caveman, Chris. Big Show is the one who told Vince to give Jinder the title last year. Okay. Steve Jar, how are you, my friend? Thanks for stopping by. I'm watching us playing some Astro Bot Rescue Mission. Oh, can you punch that egg?
No, I'm going to.
So yeah, so Steve, we're playing some Astro Bot. We're chatting about wrestling. This is a good old catch up, really. My missus says Lesnar looks like a sweaty penis at the end. Yeah, you're not wrong. And AJ is butts. Yeah, but so having watched him today get hit in the groin a lot, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm bored of Lesnar, says Benny. Look, Benny, I've watched him for 2 matches now, and I'm fucking bored of him. Thank you very much, Benny, for the follow. I got the email on my phone. Notification will come up any second now. Can you do a ground pound? Ground pound the button? Back to the button.
No, I punched the button to make it.
Ah.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Oh, crap. Shut up.
Can someone please give Samoa Joe a title run? But maybe, because isn't he working injured too? So maybe they can't do it right now. But we can all agree that Becky Lynch is the man. She is the champ. She's rad. I'm very happy to have come into wrestling just as she's gone, just as she's kicking all the butt. Oh, you gotta get him to smack the target. Kick his ass. Jump up there. Punch it. Ah, keep him in the eye. Becky number one. Steve, how could you get bored of watching Lesnar get chokeslammed by the Taker? My mate is high, says Chris. My fact, shall we go on that? That's cute. Yeah, my mate's in love with Becky. Oh, dude, Becky is fantastic. She also, she is incredibly attractive, and I understand the appeal, but she also scares the shit out of me. Not gonna lie, when Becky got her face crushed by the She-Hulk, I was like, God damn, Becky. Yeah, dude, it won me over in a second. Like, the fact that she already has the red hair and the accent, woo! And then on top of that, she's this boss. Real happy. I've been in love with Becky since her title match against Sasha in NXT. Now, Sasha Banks is another woman I'm oddly intrigued by. I find her very visually appealing. And as a wrestler, I'm quite impressed with her as a wrestler too. And you were wrecking that poor bird's eye holes.
I don't know why.
Like that?
Off the side of the wall. Oh man.
But now you know what's up.
Now I know what's up.
So you got this.
It's a pretty cool boss fight.
Yeah, very cool boss fight. Watch Sasha v Bailey at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 1. Alright, done. Because I do like Bailey as well. I think Bailey is... I love the character that Bailey has. Like the whole positivity hug thing that I mentioned maybe. People have hate on Sasha since she botched an injured Paige. Oh, is that why Paige is out? Okay. I'm gonna go find that now, actually. I'll think about it. She didn't botch on a freak accident. Let's see. TV Network. What is it? Takeover Brooklyn. Totally botched. Alright, let's see. TV Network. NXT TakeOver. I'll find it later. Asking refs taking shots to the back like that can always run risk. That's true. Nia Jackson. I love how Nia Jackson now an adjective. Ooh, let's do it with 2 health smacks. Well done. Do you have to jump on those little things maybe? Oh, there you go. As wrestling gimmicks go, Bailey shouldn't work, but my god, I love it. Oh yeah, I agree. It doesn't. It shouldn't work. Like this big idea of being hugs and being friendly and having wacky wavely inflatable arm 2 men. Ah, okay, it's like getting the screws off. There you go. Get in there. Get in there. Punch in its stupid head. Oh, Bush.
I lost 2 lives in one death before.
But we also got a silver trophy.
That was a raw.
Let's see what part of the ship did you get. Yeah, you got the butt. So we got the face, the ears, and the butt. So we'll let that true get the win, and then we'll be able to debriefs as we do in the streams. Give that a thumbs up. Oh, that's cool. Oh no! I don't have a problem. I think it's fantastic. I think it's great. I'm a big fan. I think it's awesome. All right, grab that over there, and we'll do that. So that has been Astro Bot Rescue Mission. As I should mention, and once again, thank you very much, PlayStation Australia, for providing us the code for this, as well as that little goodie bag there with the Astro Bot. That was awesome. A very cool touch. Did you have mad sweat face going on?
Fantastic game.
Yeah?
Oh, jeez. It's been a while since I've played some VR, and yeah, it's definitely so much fun. Yeah.
So much fun.
See, I love it because like it is the platformer in VR is really good idea.
Yeah.
That's not a very good sentence. It is a very good idea. So it gives you what the conventional platformer would be, but then you're also adding a bigger space to it and extra layers of immersion, like the peeking around corners.
Yeah.
I think they really hit something with Moss, but this is on that again.
Yeah, definitely. Especially, I mean, you know, you had a perfect run before with all 8, but they're hidden.
Yeah.
And they're hidden quite well. You definitely need that freedom of being able to look around and find them, because you know, got to rescue all your little buddies.
That's it, and like there's that replayability as well, which I'm super keen for. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to keep this set up here and play this tomorrow.
It's not a bad idea. It's fantastic. I mean, yeah, that's definitely one of their stronger games on their lineup.
Yeah, so it's like I love it. It's bright, it's colorful, it's very like cutesy and charming.
Whimsical.
It's whimsical. It's whimsical. It's charming. I'm a big old fan. Like, this is something that I've talked about 1,000 times before. Like, we play a lot of games these days that are dark, dreadful, harrowing, like solemn, kind of like your Red Deads and your Fallouts, and there's all these things. It's nice to have like a bit of a refresh.
It's also nice to have a game that's not overly challenging, but it's still challenging enough to the point where, you know, sometimes you do need that restart over, or
even if you die a couple times,
you don't get frustrated. It's like, oh, okay, no worries, I'll try to do it. You know, try a different thing, and
like this doesn't have any penalty for dying as well, which is lovely. On top of that, again, I'm loving all the little PlayStation nods. Big fan of that.
The little gadgets that it gives you for certain levels are absolutely fantastic.
Wouldn't know. I've used one of them.
You've definitely got to go back and play that ninja throwing level.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us and playing Astro Bot and talking a lot of wrestling.
Maybe I have to get into it.
I think you need to get.
I'm gonna get converted, aren't I?
Well, I'm if you want somewhere where you can come and watch pay-per-views, I will share it with anyone.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to take you up on that offer.
Yeah, well, so we've got tables, ladders, and chairs for TLC in December.
Yep.
So, like, you know, when you think of wrestling, you think people getting thrown in at big tables and shit. This is the match.
Oh, nice.
So this is the pay-per-view, sorry. So, yes, I think we should certainly have something for TLC. Very cool. And what's going on in the chat here? Chris says bye. Bye, Chris. Chris says now to go download that 42 gig Fallout 76 patch. Yeah, I don't think mine triggered, so I gotta go fix that up.
Apparently they uncapped the frame rate without breaking the game. No, for everyone. Apparently they're fixing the frame rate issues, which is amazing for me, because that's the reason why I stopped playing it. I was having horrendous frame rate issues on my peasant PS4.
What do you dig? Is that all the content?
Because I've still got that D1.
Apparently it runs better. The latest patch actually makes the game run better. Period. Which is really cool. I have a mission that I can't finish because it's bugged.
And one of the other, the fixing of the vending machine, I couldn't do that. They fixed that, and apparently it's also, they've set some of the enemies to not chase you across the map. Endlessly across the map. That was another big thing that I had an issue with. It's like, I just can't. I've got like no health, no bullets. Just let me just go, and it'll just chase you down.
Well, anyways, thank you very much once again for joining us. I hope you all had a lovely time, and I don't know whether I'm going to stream at all for the rest of the week. I might see how I'm feeling. So Wednesday's our usual scheduled one, and then if I do anything else, it's kind of just because I want to. So yeah, I'll see you when I see you. But if you haven't already, head to YouTube. Go check out my review of the Razer Raiju controller, as well as the PlayStation show, because we'll be talking about this game come this weekend for Monday's episode. Crispy says, looks like Bethesda's days of half-assing game development is over. Disagree, but I think they may be on the mend. I doubt it. We've had years. Thank you very much once again. Thank you, Chris. Hope you all have a lovely evening, and see you when I see you. Bye.